When Ruth Langsford and Eamon Holmes revealed they were ending their 14-year marriage and getting a divorce, it sent shockwaves through the entertainment business. Following the announcement of the star's separation from husband Eamon Holmes last month, Ruth Langsford retaliated against a fan. When the 64-year-old former This Morning performers announced they were ending their 14-year marriage and getting a divorce, it sent shockwaves across the entertainment business. Ruth has not yet commented on the breakup, but she just shared a video of her mother and her dog, Maggie, on Instagram, stating that she was making memories. With Anton Dubik's Putting on the Ritz playing in the background, the Loose Women star captioned the video, "A wonderful day spent with my sweet mother, Maggie, and the sun, music, dancing, sherry, lunch, and crossword puzzles in the garden. We made memories. #Sunday, #family, #music be her favorite at Anton Dubik." The heartwarming video was adored by many viewers, but after seeing the little clip, one fan said beneath the presenter's post, "Your mom looks great, Ruth, but Maggie looks sad." Another fan thought Ruth's beloved dog appeared gloomy. Ruth shot back, saying, "I don't see that. She is a very happy, contented, much-loved dog." Another fan commented, "She's literally smiling." In agreement with Ruth, the seasoned star, who split from Eamon, made a significant career move. This week's Loose Women host won't be joining the panel after rumors circulated that the GB News anchor was being consoled by a divorcee after their breakup. Ruth has not been on the ITV chat show since their decision to file for divorce was announced. Instead, she has been working on her duties at QVC, where her wedding band was prominently displayed. Ruth won't be back on screen this week, a source stated. The Sun reported that she has decided to extend her break from ITV, so will not yet be making a return to the Loose Women panel. A week after the shocking joint statement from the ex-couple's representatives broke the news, it is said that a 40-something blonde divorcee who works as a relationship counselor is consoling Eamon in his separation agony. It's reported that Eamon and his companion got together last year. As per a source close to Eamon, she works for a charity Eamon is involved with from time to time. The Sun was informed on Sunday. Ruth, however, is reportedly furious because she was only recently informed of the link. According to a person who spoke with the site, Ruth was aware that her marriage was failing, but her dissatisfaction has escalated into rage as more information has come to light. Eamon shows his friend so much love and attention that it leaves him speechless. When Eamon was hosting GB News last week, he talked about his painful breakup with Ruth on live television. He quickly moved on to the more important stories of the day after thanking the audience for their support of the ex-couple. He was still sporting his wedding band, though. Eamon Holmes has disclosed to Gabriella the tragic reason his previous marriage to her failed. After 14 years of marriage, the TV personality, 64, and his wife Ruth Langsford were recently reported to have broken up, with a representative stating that their marriage is over and they are in the process of divorcing. But Eamon was married to Gabriella Holmes, the mother of his 3 grown children. Prior to meeting Ruth, Eamon discusses candidly the reasons behind the dissolution of his marriage in his autobiography, "This Is My Life," the autobiography. He describes how his father's death caused the marriage to fail, a revelation that the broadcaster interpreted very negatively. "Gabrielle was growing more apathetic, and I wasn't sure why," he wrote. "She had her own worries, the main one being an upcoming baby, but I needed her close. I needed her to reach me and soothe my suffering." Leonard, the host of This Morning, was 65 when he had a deadly heart attack while driving in Northern Ireland's countryside. Speaking about his erratic work schedule, the TV personality continued, stating that he had no trouble with that, though Gabrielle obviously did. "Though I probably had suspected it, that was the first time I realized there wasn't that emotional support there for me," he said. Later, Eamon was lambasted by Countdown host Ann Robinson for taking on a lot of work while his 3 children were growing up, claiming that he sacrificed fatherhood for fame. In a fast response, Eamon addressed the remarks made in an interview with RT81's The Meaning of Life. He stated, "This is coming from a man who would fly back from London for his kids' school sports days, who would take the last flight out of Belfast at 10 o'clock at night when he tucked them up in bed at 8 p.m., who just was there for them all the time at every need for them. And this is the man who one very early Sunday morning in Belfast entered an airport lounge where Ann Robinson was the only other person there. I approached her and said, 'If you were a bloke, I would punch your F***king head off,' in a very sincere but cold manner. That's all I wanted you to know." The morning TV anchor claimed that Ann told him she was just kidding in response to his outburst, but she later expressed regret for her remarks while they were traveling together. Following her split from Eamon Holmes, Ruth Langsford took a big professional change, and it's been reported that the adored Loose Women host will be taking a sabbatical from the program this week. Ruth, 64, has been conspicuously absent from the ITV daytime panel since the couple announced their decision to split up last week. Instead, she has been concentrating on her obligations with QVC, where she has been spotted sporting her wedding band, though it's unclear when she'll return to the show to rejoin panelists like Denise Welch, Judy Love, and Charlene White. It's thought she won't be hosting this week. The Sun was informed by a source that Ruth will not be back on screen this week. She has decided to extend her break from ITV, so will not be returning to the Loose Women panel at this time. They continued. After being married for 14 years, Ruth and Eamon announced their separation on Saturday, May 25. A representative for Ruth Langsford and Eamon Holmes informed The Sun on Sunday that they had confirmed their divorce and were going through the divorce procedure. Ruth hasn't spoken anything about their breakup since last Saturday, but Eamon, 64, has thanked everyone for their support. When he returned on GB News, he expressed his gratitude. Thus, there is a lot of politics this Tuesday morning. Before we go on, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has been there for Ruth and me during the past few days since we announced our separation. We sincerely appreciate your support for the two of us, he continued. Eamon alluded to the exciting weekend earlier in the show when he said, "What a weekend it was." Isabel, his fellow host, added, "Yes, indeed." Eamon continued, It was very amazing, absolutely amazing. One of the best cup finals in history was the FA Cup final. It was quite moving, and it just hit me there," pointing to his chest. Paul will be here with your sports news, though nevertheless, we had a lot of stuff planned out, but I'm not sure he's thinking back on the cup final. It has also been stated that despite their separation, Eamon and Ruth have been speaking every day. Eamon and Ruth are still in contact. They speak every day, a source revealed to The Sun. Despite their split, they still live together with their dog, Maggie, and of course, their kid, Jack.